What's going on, trash cans? How are we doing? Welcome back to our midweek TCG Owner's Edge and a little recap of Westminster Town Mall and Minted Lunar Card Show, which was an absolute blast, by the way. As you see, we have a massive amount, which you can't really see, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of cards to go through with you guys today. And it is going to be an absolute blast. Now, as per usual, we're going to talk about how the show went, how the shows went, good takeaways, bad takeaways, and then we will get right into what new stuff we have coming your way. So, Saturday, as you know, we were by ourselves, and we were at the Westminster Town Mall in Westminster, Maryland. It was our 1-year vending anniversary. And so, with that being said, we have not done that show in quite some time. So, for us to be there and for us to be, having an overall great time was very important. What is up, Kobe? You majestic human being. How are you doing this day? We did do that. Now, the great thing about Westminster is table affordability, table price, and everything like that was absolutely fantastic, which we thoroughly enjoy. Downside is it's not your traditional show. And what I mean by traditional show, it's very simplistic, down to earth. A lot of first-time vendors or people that haven't vended a lot. So, what's up, Morgan? Colby, I am doing amazing. We are tired, sore. Played basketball today. Not as young as I used to be. But we are doing great. And as you see, we have a metric poop ton of stuff to go through from the collections that we bought this weekend. And yeah. So Saturday was crazy because a guy did buy our Scarlet Violet promo Pikachu for asking price, which was $1,500. Yes, metric poop ton. Metric poop ton, I think, is an understatement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you guys with the stream camera so we can get that. And then go over here. So that is all of the inventory that we got. And now I'm going to try to make sure that it's even Steven. But yeah, metric poop ton of new singles coming in. We'll probably do a slab inventory at the end of the month. Thanks so much for the new subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, so there's that. Now, Saturday was crazy for that. We did have a fantastic time with Trevor and Morgan. They came out. Morgan gave us a new mascot, which we will demonstrate at the beginning of every show. And he will travel with us to every show. So we'll be doing that. And Trevor helped us out the whole day, which was fantastic. And then Morgan ended up getting a brand new Mimikyu VMAX PSA 10 for helping me out all day, which again, I greatly appreciate. On Sunday, we spent roughly $27,000 on Sunday by buying stuff. Now, you ask, what does that all entail? So I will break it down for you guys so you can kind of like get an idea. On Saturday, I had a prearranged deal that was $11,650. Michael had a prearranged deal for 4 Bubble Mews that was $6,400. And then a gentleman walked up to Michael, sold him a bunch of singles that was like $3,000. And then another gentleman came up to us, and I gave him $3,800, and Michael gave him like $4,300. So just off of those 4 transactions alone was a lot of money. But this is what we got. This was part of what we got for it. Now, mind you, not everything that you see in these cards was purchased. Yes, it was. Some of them were traded in that. Now, if you guys don't know and are not in the Discord, I did make an announcement. We are approaching 1,000 followers on Instagram. And I'll post this on Instagram tomorrow. In addition, but not limited to, I will also tag the shows that we're doing. Yeah, it was a lot of money. But we're for 1,000 followers on Instagram. What we're going to do is have 10 segments of $15 credit, which we will give away to kids at shows incrementally throughout shows until all 10 are given away, right? And it's going to be your guys' job to keep me honest. I'll make sure they don't lose count. Maybe I'll do like a card or something like that so they can know what number we're on. I'll come up with some kind of tracking thing. Okay. What's up, Nicholas? But so in total, that'll be $150 of cards that we're going to give away completely free, just as celebration of our 1,000 follower on Instagram. Now, if that happens in the middle of a show, I unfortunately will not be able to know that, but the following show, I will honor that, right? So I'll announce it like, hey, this show is going to be the one we're doing. And, if people come out, and if you guys want to support too, as we're doing a show, we'll be doing that. What's up, John? Welcome in. So for our 1,000 follower on Instagram, we're going to do that now. I do have a crazy idea. 10,000 subscribers on YouTube is kind of a big deal. And we really haven't done any kind of celebration for our YouTube subscribers since we've been gaining like crazy. So I think for 10,000 subscribers, I might do something unique. Maybe I'll get some slabs, but not like kid slabs. I mean like $100 slabs, right? And maybe we'll do like $300 slab giveaways for followers, for YouTube subscribers. So Trevor, that is assuming that we reach 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers by Sunday. But yes, if you wanted to do that, I would not be opposed, right? And BJ, thank you so much. I do have those slabs, and we did end up giving 2 of those slabs away on Sunday after you left. I really appreciate that awesome slab donation that you gave us. But yes, Trevor, that would be the inclination, which again is completely up to you. But I think that I would like to not just give away to kids, but give away to you guys. So for 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do something on YouTube, right? Believe it or not, Trevor, I can get in trouble for that. It's called account spamming. But I think, and of course, I want to take you guys into consideration as well. So if you have an idea, but I would like to give back to everybody because we are focused a lot on YouTube, and I know that yes, it's about building the hobby, but building the hobby for everybody. So I think it's going to be fair if we can do something special for everybody. So my goal is 10,000 subscribers, and I'm going to do something special. What that's going to be, maybe we give away a really big slab. Maybe we give away some smaller slabs. I don't know. It's going to be something unique. I'm going to tell you that. It's going to be something unique. I just don't know what that is yet. But the other announcement that we wanted to make is, if you guys have been around our YouTube channel, you know that there has been some advertisements for merchandise, and it was not the most attractive merchandise store in the world. So I did remake the merchandise store today, and that will be live post stream. So again, your guys' feedback on that would also be awesome. There's beanies, there's shirts, there's sweaters, there's hoodies. So there's that. Now I understand that a lot of us are parents, a lot of us may not have disposable income like that. So what I am going to do is, once I get a couple more additions to that, once I get some ideas for that, I'm actually going to run a promo code for you guys that you can get some merchandise at a discounted cost. But I want you guys to keep that on the perspective, right? So once we get a couple more things in the shop, I'll run it, and I'm actually going to do it for a select few group of people. So if nobody knows who they are, but I'm going to hook up specific people just because they've been so awesome for us. And I want to give back to that. And another idea, and something that I want to do this year, is a repeat of our annual Trash Family Picnic. Last year we had it on base, which made it kind of difficult getting everybody on and off base. This year I want to do it somewhere a little bit more public. I have an idea. We are going to invite people from all over the country. I understand traveling is not the most affordable thing, but the invites for that are going to go out as well. And I'm looking to do that like midsummer sometime. So there might be a weekend where we don't do a show and instead we do the Trash Family Picnic as our second inaugural family picnic era. Now, enough about me rambling. Colby, yes, I still have your card, by the way. I have not forgotten. Yes, Michael, you are most definitely invited. I don't know why that would even be a question, as is Bernie. Without further ado, let us dive into this massive assortment of stuff that we have in front of us. And yeah, we want steak. Oh, we're fancy. Keep in mind that last time was burgers and hot dogs. So yeah, burgers and hot dogs might be it. But like I said, I have some ideas. It's going to require some logistical expertise. But I do have some ideas that will make it more affordable for people to come. Yeah, everything actually is in here. A lot of the stuff in these submission sleeves are actually from the collection. So yeah, steak we aren't bougie. No. She knew what she wants. She wants the steak. So, last time my father-in-law came, and yeah, we definitely did some good stuff. But yeah, so if you see things in the submission sleeves, more than likely or not, they're from that collection that we purchased. With the quantity of cards, trying to find a place to put them before and then after we go through them is also a challenge. So yeah. All right, let's get into this and let's see what we got. No, I do not remember everything that we picked up. So, with that being said, yes, we do have a metric poop ton of these. So these are the Journey Together Ends Restaurant. So I think we have like 17. So if anybody's looking for Ends Restaurant stamped, we know that we have them. Ends Restaurant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These aren't even in sleeves. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I hate my life. 13, 14, 15. 15 sealed stamped restaurants. Oh boy. Well, I think these are going to kind of fall into that category with the Ashes Pikachu, you know. We got to put them over here, take them to collect, kind of hope people are collecting sealed promos aggressively in Miami, because we have a lot. I might take like 3 with me this weekend just to have them, depending if I have other things. Yeah. So this is all from that collection that we got on Sunday. Rayquaza VMAX, Hops Wooloo, Mr. Mime, a piece of paper that says Clefairy, no idea why, Noibat, Slakoth, English Wooloo, Zacian, Eerie, Meowscarada, Secret Pikachu, Galarian Gallery Pikachu, regular Galarian Gallery Pikachu, all the Pikachus, Zardy Boy, Cleffa, Articuno, Erica's Invitation. Actually, one of the guys reached out to us about this, so we're going to set this aside for him. Pikachu EX from Surging, and these Work of the N. Yeah, he wants, he's looking for 151 Illustration Trainer, and then 151 Ultra Rares, which there are some in here too that we'll probably pull out. Mr. Mime, Machoke, the Prismatic Pikachu, Ammonite, Nidoking, Mew EX, Articunos, good lord, Nidoking, Blasty Boy, Venusaurs, Charisma, that was also one. Look at that fat swirl right there. God bless, that is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Last year, a Collecticon who had full cases of promos. You know, you can always fly here, but I feel like a cost of a plane fare from Alaska to here is expensive. Ooh, that's another swirl. I might give these to Matt and have him draw something cool on them. He likes the Cosmos energies to draw on. We have Zekrom. Yeah. They like some of like Michael had some sealed promos with him in San Antonio. Yeah. I told him I'm gonna see if he can do one for you by this weekend. I'll shoot him a text message after this. Flat rate sent me a hot dog. That would be wild. Tyranitar, Melodic, Roaring Moon, Boss's Orders, ×2, Japanese SAR, Raging Bolt, Oricorio, Celebrations Luxray, Rockets Admin, ×2, Claydol, these are all poop, Giacomo, Crispin, and then a Rainbow Bruno. I wonder if he knows Mars. Hot dog MR8? No. No. Why would no? We've eaten enough MREs in our day. We're not doing that. No. Nope. No. No. Bad. Bad John. Another Hops Wooloo ×2. Sorork. It's a switch. Flareon. Gardevoir. Urshifu. Another Flareon. Glaceon. Groudon Master Ball. Slowpoke Master Ball. Poop. Japanese. Toadscruel. Screamtail. No idea. I think this is Bidoof, right? Tyranitar. I don't know why that's so funny. EMRE hot dogs. I mean, there are some nasty MREs. For some reason I had the fettuccine Alfredo like in my car many years ago, and a guy wanted to try one. Legitimately threw up in the trash can the moment he smelled it. Aroma Lady, Pinsir, Dreadnought, another Switch, Zacian, the Psychic Energy, Bill's Transfer, Daisy's Help, Dark Gyarados, Research, Tapu Lele. I think my favorite, I don't know why we're having this conversation. My favorite MRE when I first started was the pork patty, the maple sausage pork patty. And then I started eating that cold, and that just ruined it for me. You want the Aroma Lady? Oh. You want this one, right? It's like a claim sale, but on YouTube. Well, John, nobody else in the chat knew you liked the Gunnar cards. But that's your own fault. Nope. Props to you. Nope. No. I have some mean recipes I can give you, but no. No, we're not doing that. No. Bad Morgan. No. We have a T-Tar. Mimikyu. Oh, would you look at that? Just look at that. Pegarant. No idea. Another Why is there more? There's so many. Oh. 2, 4, 5 more Reshiroms. Why? think I have 3. The dope card, don't get me wrong, but people, I think, hunt the Groudon over the Tyranitar. Houndoom, Paris, Drayton, Skarmory, another Machoke, Jinx, Arvin, Artisan, Kilowattrel, and Swinub. Ends restaurant flash sale. Didn't Trevor pick? I thought Trevor got that one for you in on Sunday. Did he not? It's like one of the more expensive ultra rares from Evolving Skies, just because it is Mimikyu. Yeah, but raw is like $20. Japanese Schoolboy, Iron Hands, Armarouge, Steelix, no idea. Yen Mega, think, no idea. Hydrapple, Misty's Lapras in Japanese. Most likely, yeah. It's just because of the quantity. Ooh, Japanese Misty Psyduck. Didn't even know we had that. Just because of the quantity of them in rotation, it just makes it hard for like value purposes, I think, right now. And on top of that, like, there isn't a difference in the artwork, so it's kind of like a PC stamp. You have to pay the extra money for the PC stamp. Like, why pay the extra money if a regular one is the cheaper option? Sounds good, Nick. I'll let you know. We have a Zacian, Fighting Spirit, Bellybolt. Hey, look, a regular Ends Reshiram. Oh my god, what am I ever going to do with it? This is actually expensive. Huh? I didn't even know we got that. Experiment, Lycanrocs, another Zacian, Amorous, Scouting, Maractus, Jalapeno cheddar dogs from the butcher. Ooh, spicy. No, I get it, right? But it's the same card. It's like if they did the box topper, it should have been like when they did the box topper for Legendary Collection. So, yeah. Don Tito's is going to be upstairs on the second floor. They did it 3 stories once, and then they went back to 2. So it's just going to be on the second story, Elmer. Maractus, Noibat. We will not be streaming that, by the way. It's just it's not really good content, and it's really, really loud. So we're just going to be there with Beltway. Did not know this was in here. Good lord. Cleffa. That's cute. Mew. Bellybolt. Noibat. A lot of Noibats. Swinub. Waterle. Another Ends Reshiram. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh god, sorry. Threw up a little bit in my mouth. I have enough Ends Reshiram to choke a horse. I don't know why. I should have told him I didn't want all the Ends Reshirams and just taken the slabs instead. Not enough money for all the slabs. You guys are going to see, by the way, like, there are some, not spicy things, but there's a lot of good stuff coming up out of this stuff, by the way. Question. So, what do we take sealed at? Mostly Mike will buy sealed at 80%. In extreme cases, if it's something extremely hard to come by, then it's different. No, BJ, Don Tito's is tomorrow, and it's at a bar. So it's not like conducive environment, really. Nobody wants to watch us sit at a bar being really loud, playing obnoxious music. There. Yeah, we're still in, we're in Maryland, but close to VA. We are going to apply to the 703 show. We were not invited as a content creator for the 703 show, but we are going to be applying. But yeah, Brandon, we'll be live both days, Saturday and Sunday, and I'll get that post up on Instagram tomorrow with our announcement for our 1,000 follower giveaway. Yeah. Ultra Rare Mew, Zardy Boy, Squirtle, and this is where we get spicy. The thing about Richmond is that it's just far for us. It's a 2-hour drive one way, you know. What's up, Lincoln? Welcome to the stream. Mew, Charizard, Squirtle, Psyduck, Mirrodin, non-Pokemon Center's named, Porygon, Kangaskhan, Arbok, Tangela. I don't know which Ultra Rares you need, so I'm just gonna separate those. Have OG black and white cards or the secret rares. Which secret rares are you looking for? Tangela, Golem, Alakazam, another Charizard. Because this is all stuff I got on this weekend. I do have other stuff in my inventory. So if there was like a specific card you were looking for, I could tell you if I have it. Yeah, the we want to do 703 show. It's just we had 703 doesn't really like me because when I did their Village Pickleball court show, it wasn't. This was when I didn't have a lot of bigger inventory, and it wasn't a really good show for me. And I told them that, and they didn't like that at all. So, but again, like if you've been around the channel, you know that I'm not going to lie to people. I'm going to be honest. So I told them the truth, and unfortunately, that was just not what they wanted to hear. So. The gold border black and white. I know for a fact that I don't. And I don't think Michael does either. I can ask him, or he's probably in the stream right now, but like off the top of my head, none of that sounds relatively familiar. But if there was like specific cards you were on the hunt for, Elmer, what I can say is that like we'll keep an eye out for you at shows, and if we see them, we can grab them for you. And then, you know, we can link up and get them off of us if you wanted to. Adjusting so I'm in frame for the short feeds as well. We have a Zapdos. This is the thick stuff. Blastoise. Charmander. 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 Alakazam. Alakazam. Pikachu. 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 And Pikachu. Venusaur. Venusaur. Onion Turtle. Onion Turtle. Ultra Rare. Hey look, a Flareon. That's fire. And Espeon. What's that doing back there? Like how I just slid that in there. Put that right there. Alright. Let's see. Well, look. More 151. Yeah, no, Beckett is definitely harsher than PSA. Especially because things can be like Black Label. We have Charmeleon. 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 Bulbasaur. 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 Umbreon. Houndoom. Ivysaur. Poliwhirl. Poliwhirl. Mew. And another Zapdos. One can say that we are extra full on 151. One could say that we are extra thick on the 151 train. We have a Flying Pikachu. Pikachu VMAX. Wailord. Look, it's a Beedrill for Andrew. Yes, I am separating that for Andrew. Piplup. Yeah, no worries. And if you have pictures, that would be more helpful than anything else. Also, if for those of you that do not know, Zook's Collectibles' favorite card is Beedrill. So we are starting a Beedrill binder where we will fill the binder completely with Beedrills, and then once complete, we will give it to him. Yes, that is going in his Beedrill binder. They can be copies. They don't have to be expensive. It's just Beedrill is his favorite Pokemon. So help us fill the binder up. Ghastly, Sleepy Chew, Baxcalibur, Arctibax, Frigibax, got the whole evolution line. Sawsbuck. Oh, there's that. That was not in the collection. This was from Saturday, but got an Ends or Restaurant EX. It's a Firefish. This is from Saturday as well. This is the M Charizard. It is LP. Some whitening at the top and at the bottom, but otherwise fairly good on centering and everything else. We have a Klotzer, Ludicolo, and Reniculus. Morgan, if you crochet a Beedrill, I'm sure that Andrew would thoroughly appreciate that, as it is his favorite. By the way, for those of you that don't know, Zook's Collectibles is currently on vacation for a month to Japan. So he has no idea that we're putting this together. So what are we taking tomorrow? Because I did not plan on taking any of this with me to Don Tito, so you got to tell me. You want the Charizard? Yeah, set that out for you. Put that bad Larry up there. Because I will not remember if I don't take it out for you. So if he comes back from Japan and we have the binder together, then he has to take it. So we can put the binder with the crochet. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. This is going to be the best thing ever. Snover, got a Wigglytuff, Cerulege, Sprigatito, Tandemus, Palmo, Marshadow, Dragonite V-Star. Believe it or not, actually, this is like a $30-something card. Any SIR over 250? I have a lot of SIRs over 250. Depends on what you're looking for. T-Tar, Dragonite. And these are only like $8. That's the crazy part. Jolteon, Rayquaza, and Mew. Oh, that's a lot easier said than done, my good sir. This is just the inventory that I got this past weekend. If you had specific cards in mind, I could tell you. But off the top of my head, I have no idea where they're at in these piles. Ooh, another Zekrom. Was there like prismatic, or were you looking for a specific set? This is like $30 too. That's a crazy. This is the Chinese Morpeko. Only like $10 or like $12, $10 to $15 range depending on the day. Charizard V-Star, Radiant Charizard, Ultra Rare Mew, and another Zekrom. Yes, we still have more piles to go through, by the way. Mewtwo from Team Rocket. I do have the Mewtwo from you talking about the new SIR, the Team Rocket's Mewtwo? I have that in Japanese. I do not have it in English. And then Alt Art Rayquaza VMAX. I do not. I sold mine this week and I had it in a 10. So a lot of the celebration stuff, like for some reason this is like $6, but it's like a cute Mew. And then these are like $4. These are like $4. But other celebrations V's are kind of poop. This one is, I think, like $5. But he had the Mews. A lot of the Mews. This is all from that collection, too. I've only had the DR Mewtwo once ungraded. Graham, were you looking for how much for literally everything for my entire inventory? Is that what you're asking? $43,000. Rough estimate. War Turtles, Poppy, Arizu, Gita, Katie, Ammonite, Mr. Mime, another ultra rare Alakazam, Caterpie, Magnezone, Gyarados, Mesprit, and Zapdos. He really needs to tell me what ultra rares. The Ray is gone. Sold the Ray already. Caterpie, Machoke, Care of Sharon, Tinglu, Snorunt, Calyrex, and Golem. Yeah, we traded that after the show Sunday. Straight trade market for market for a bunch of new slabs. So that's why our slab inventory is grown so much. Yeah. Ninetales. Apparently we got 2 Lugias this weekend. I have no idea about that. VMAX, Pikachu, like 12 or 13. Arceus. I have a lot of copies of this, not gonna lie. Altaria, Eevee. So a guy came up with a whole Shining binder, and we actually got like the pickings of it, and I wish he had brought it all of it, because we would have bought all of them. Show them the slab I gave you. Why do you make me do this, Michael? Oh boy. I don't know where it is. We'll do an impromptu partial slab inventory update, since Michael wanted me to make me get up. It just depends, Graham. Yeah, kind of. There's 21 of them, I believe, all sealed. So this is part of the stuff that we got this weekend. So yes, we originally had some of these, we sold them, and now we have back. I'll take. Oh god. We have Leafeon. We have 2 more of these, by the way. I just didn't grab them. Leafeons. If you're serious, Dave, just message me and we can work some out. Leafeon, Umbreon, and Bubble Mew. That is the big boy. That is the big boy that we got. But we have a whole bunch of tag teams in our inventory now. And we will know tomorrow, hopefully, if our big tag team we sent will come back at 10 or not. Yeah, the link is in the link tree, I believe, and it should work. If not, John or somebody can drop it for you. But yeah, so this is all out of a Shining Fates binder, and this is after everybody went through it. So Altaria, Eevee, Glossopod, Guzzlord, Buzzwole, Lycanroc 1 and 2, Ninetales, Ho-Ho, Jesse and James. I told him, I was like, I would have bought it all, but the shiny Umbreon, yeah. Raw, it's stupid expensive too. Pokemon Catch. I'm not familiar with your channel, so I don't. I mean, I can check it out and then give you a shout out. Hey, Fishing with Dave. Welcome in. Flareon, Jolteon. So apparently we have 3 of these. Gary Boy, Cast Form. We got a lot of Galarian Gallery stuff. So our binder is going to be full of Japanese and Galarian Gallery. I'm new. Well, welcome in. I can check out your channel, and then once it's vetted, I just don't want to blindly give shout outs to people and channels that I'm not familiar with. I think that's fair, personally. This is Trevor's stuff that he made me get. Look, a stamped Pokemon Center Charcadet. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Yamper, another Rayquaza, Ludicolo, Snorlax, stamped Moltres, another Bulbasaur, Mewtwo from Pokemon Go, Wellspring. Would you just look at that? Calyrex and Typhlosion. Just look at it. Don't worry, we still have 2 whole ass stacks of cards. Everyone loves that Yamper right now. Yeah, they do. Yeah, it goes really good in the binder. Elmer, for the Japanese Mew, were you trying to trade that or were you trying to sell that? And if it's in a 10, I think it's like $550 market, something like that. It's a Sacred Charm, Flygon, Gengar, Abomasnow, Mismagius, Meowth, Sharpedo, Rotom, Toxtricity, Togedemaru. No idea. Nidoking. Didn't know we got that. Mimikyu. Hey, look, another Mimikyu. Umbreon. Another stamped Moltres. Didn't know we got 2. Wailord. Meowth again. Fire-breathing Charizard. Entei. And Japanese Leafeon. Very nice. I totally didn't leave it in the car. I totally left it in the car. I totally left that shit in the car. No worries. I mean, we'd be interested in picking it up if you're looking to sell or trade. Look, I'm not the best. Sometimes I was tired. I came home and it was in the box. I'm sorry. I failed you. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your family. Darkrai. Charizard. Glaceon. Nestball. Excadrill. Iron Treads. A provocative pig, for sure. What the hell is Sightseer? Sizer. Didn't know that was in there. Gardevoir. Psyduck. Nidoking. Another Erica's Invitation. Granbull. Zapdos. Superior. Dusk Noir. Pikachu V. Castform. Zenta. Mew. Another Surfing Pikachus. Last stack. Oh, God. She doesn't need more stuff. 90% of the stuff in this house is hers. I count myself as 2% because of my size. She doesn't need more stuff. Gyarados. This is not the original, by the way. This is the reprint. Zacian. Another Gyarados. Cresselia. Glaceon. Another Tina. Another Zapdos. Latios. Mimikyu. Typhlosion. The Poop Mewtwo. Ariana Grande. Bulbasaur. Meowth. Piplup. Another Mimikyu. Zorora. And Wigglytuff. I didn't say that. I'm just saying that the house is full of her stuff. She has more slabs than I do. Which is actually partially true. Fire Breather, Magneton, Noibat, Magneton, Toxtricity, Gumshoes, Ho-Ho, Gumshoes, Ludicolo, Hydrapple, Terapagos, Oricorio, Amanectric. Even though I got that Monkey Dory. Charizard, our fourth Meowth, Lucario, another stamped Reshiram. Oh boy, Billy, 26. What's up, Chambering? Long time no see. How you been? Another Charizard, Clauncher, Psyduck, Eradicate, Zoroark, Zacian, Wailord, Dawn, Furt, Phanpy, and Salamence. Alright. I will not. They did reach out to me about coming to Vend with them, and unfortunately, I do have a show already booked. I did send them the rest of my my schedule for the rest of the year, and I told them that I'd love to work with them again. But with us signing a contract with Beltway, doing 9 shows this year, and then us working with Dennis and doing, I think, like 12 shows with him. Like deconflicting schedule is kind of difficult, but yeah. So, do we want to see the tag teams? Do we want to see all the tag teams we got? Since I have y'all here, I will get up and go get the tag teams if that is the general consensus. Has to be a general consensus. Can't just have one person. Damn it. Oh. I forgot a stack of raw stuff. And yes, it's more 151. Which way do we go, George? Okay. Well, this is the stack of slabs. I still have a full-time job, Brandon. I'm still active duty military. I have 6 years till retirement. So, in the this weekend, I traded Michael all of my black and white singles, and I took in all the 151. So I'm the 151 cat, and Michael is the black and white cat. So, as you see, we have all of the 151 in existence. 2 Charizards. Just say we're stacked. Have a Gengar from Foster First Edition and I'm looking to sell. Is it the first edition or is it unlimited? Elmer, do you have me on Instagram? Yeah. All the 151 will go out on starting Saturday. I have to figure out what we're taking with us to Don Tito's tomorrow. Genuinely don't know off the top of my head. So yeah, these are all of the tag teams that we now have. So originally, if you guys don't know, we had a Pop 35 Rayquaza full art valued at $67.50. We did a straight across trade, market to market, and got in a bunch of new stuff. So these are our new slab inventory. What's up, SH? Welcome in, welcome in. You hit us with the tag teams times, so yeah. So we have Raichu and Alolan Raichu, Gardevoir and Sylveon, Espeon and Deoxys. And yes, as we go through the stack, they will get ever more thick. Reshiram and Zekrom, Garchomp and Tina, Raichu and Alolan Raichu, GX Alt Art, Solgaleo and Lunala GX. Yes, all of these are 10s. Umbreon and Darkrai. Number 1. If you just want to send me the card on Instagram, I can message Michael and see if he'd be interested in it and let you know. Yes, they're all 10s. Lovebirds one day would be insane. Yes, that would be the goal. But Umbreon Darkrai GX number 2. Yes, there's 2. Mega Sableye and Tyranitar. Rowlet and Executor. Mewtwo and Mew, number 1. Okay. Mewtwo, number 2. Yeah, Elmer, the person in that's Haunter would be the one that would be interested in it. PPC's Gengar. Speaking of Gengar, would you look at that? It's a Japanese Gengar Mimikyu. So hot. Have to touch the hiney. The Japanese Solgaleo and Lunala. Yes, these are all still 10s, by the way. The base Solgaleo and Lunala. Greninja and Zoroark. Rainbow. Arceus and Dialga. Is that because you want Morgan to perch up on your shoulder like Mimikyu's perching up on his? Which I'm all for, by the way. I just don't want you to get hurt. It's not safe. Pikachu and Zekrom. Oh, look, another Sunbreon. Ooh, there's the other 2. So we have 3 of those. Plus the other stuff that we showed you. So that's all of our tag teams. Oh, how the tables have turned. She does that already? That's crazy. Just perches up on you like a cat. I had a squad leader who used to do that. Sergeant Garcia. He used to think himself as a large-ass cat. All you hear is meow. And then he would proceed to perch himself on people's shoulders. That's not all of our slabs. That is just all of the tag teams that we got. So yeah. We did send off the Magikarp and Wailord full art tag team. We rushed that order, so we're hoping to have that back for Collecticon. Market for that right now is like $2,600, which would be sick. We do have some other cards that are currently getting graded, which we might use in the future at some point. But yeah, but that's all of our inventory that we took in. Now the goal for this weekend really, yeah, it's a first edition holo. Well, that's crazy work. Very cat-like. Well, so it's kind of archived into the old PSA submission, right? So they're not going to upcharge on that. It is unfortunate because I have been grading with PSA for like 2 years, three years now. And we are still going to grade with PSA. The reason being is because at the end of the day, we understand there is some diversity in the company, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of Beckett slabs. I don't like the way that they look. I started with PSA, and I'm going to continue with PSA. So that, like I said, it's a choice, right? People like tag, and tag, in my opinion, like looks cool for some cards, and I like the way that you can get like a backdrop form, but I'm personally not a fan of tag slabs, and there are people, so that's good. So, like, for our next submission, this was like some of the stuff that we had set aside. So we have the white flare red Victini, and like we just have this sitting on our desk. The black red Victini, the black Zekrom, the Kid and Killer, Gecko Moria, Doflamingo, and the Gold Dawn. So, like, we are going to still submit their PSA and are going to rush them in some extent. It's just what's going to be convenient for us for shows, because I have, I think, 68 total slabs coming back. And yeah, well, I'm hoping that white one will tend so I can have sequential red Victinis and sequential black and white Zekrom and Reshiram EXs. I think that'd be like really cool to have in the case, alt art wise. But yeah, so that there's that. Now for the I know we did talk a lot about like things that are coming up, and so I will try to give as much notice for the Trash Family Picnic. I will give as much notice for that stuff. But like I said, once the stream concludes, give me roughly like 5-ish minutes, and I will have the new merchandise store up. Please feel free to let me know in the Discord if we like it, if we don't like it, good, bad, and different opinions on it. If we want to see something, if it's affordable for you guys, right? I went to the lowest number possible that I can list it at. What that means is that there's a specific threshold that I cannot go below to advertise the product on the website. So I went to the lowest possible number to advertise it that it would let me to post the product. So I just think that it's cool that you guys, and I know that there's a lot of commonality in the community where people make really colorful shirts, the button-down shirts and stuff like that. I don't like wearing button-down shirts. I'm always in t-shirts. I'm always in basketball shorts. The reason being for that is I played basketball all through my childhood. I'm an avid basketball fan, and so t-shirts and shorts is what's comfortable for me. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but that is that. Didn't think map pricing of pews. Oh yeah, no, that is legitimately coming with me every single place. It has not left my car. Specifically, has not left the container that is in my car. Oh, I actually never knew that there was a name for that. Thank you, CA, for educating me. So yeah, essentially the way that the store is like, there's a price that I cannot go below to list it. And so like if a shirt is like, it'll say, oh, you want to list it for $26, but I can't go below like 23 or whatever it is. And it's just the threshold that's run by the company that owns the website that has the merchandise stuff. So that's where that is. Now, at the same time, when it goes live, if you guys want to see a specific sweatshirt or color, or you want a different design, or you think that we should put something else on the design, please feel free to help me, because again, at the end of the day, like, I'm a very simplistic person. I'm not very artistic. So for me, cool stuff is the simplest things, but I want it to be what you guys want as well. So your feedback is going to be essential in order for me to make that happen. So that's the announcement. Like I said, once the stream is over this evening, I will get it out for you guys. It'll go up directly after the stream. I'm going to go in, make the store public so you guys can see it. So if you just want to hang around after the stream is over for like roughly 5 minutes, I'll get that up for you guys. So there is that. Like I said, for the merchandise store, I'm going to give it a couple weeks, and then I'm going to hand out specific promo codes to people to help make it a little bit more affordable if they want to buy things in bulk. Now, I will say that there is free shipping over $75. That is just what is advertised from the company. That is not my advertisement. That is what their advertisement is. But I started with several things, and if there's something you want me to add to it, right, like a playmat or something along those lines, or if you guys have like an idea of something that would be really cool, again, just let me know. I know that stickers have been a big request. They do offer stickers through there. They're $2.30 a piece, I think, or something like that. I forget what the sticker price is, but I did make stickers that are available on the website. And what I'm going to look at is seeing to do if I can get a bulk sticker order to bring to shows for people to stick on things, because that's what people do with stickers. So there is that. Now, this weekend, I will be focusing primarily on getting ready for Collecticon, since Collecticon is next week. In addition, but not limited to, I will also be focusing on showing you guys the cards when deals happen to the best of my ability. Okay, so whenever there's a deal going on or anything like that, I will do my damnedest to show you guys the cards and put them out to the camera for you so you guys can see the cards as they come and go. Okay, so I will work on that. I did hear you guys, and I will work on that moving forward to see what cards are coming in and what cards are going out, so we kind of like have an idea. So I am listening. It's just sometimes when I get really busy, I don't really remember to, so I will do my very best to do that. But if nobody has any questions for me, you guys, show them the Before You Pay for all of us impatient people. I hate you, Trevor. No, I will. But if there's nothing else, you guys, like I said, I will get the merchandise store up for you guys, and then we'll do that. But yeah, like I said, I will make the announcement on Instagram and put the what's up, PokeCow? We'll make the announcement on Instagram and the giveaway announcement for 1K followers and the shows tomorrow morning, probably at like 9, and then our daily reel will go up at 11 with YouTube, and then yeah. That's Elmer. That's the one you told me to take out for you, bro. You told me to take this out for you, right? I took that one out for you. Yeah. I mean, I have mine, but it's in the pile to your right. Yeah, I took that out for you. I do have two. Yeah, but the other one was a gift from my old squad leader. He sent this to me. Yeah. He bought me he had sent it to me, and what's up, Roadkill? Long time no see. And I've kept it ever since. That and my Deadpool stuff. Now you will see something unique on Sunday. We will be selling sports cards. So no, Jan is so Jan unfortunately was going to come and see us at Collecticon, and I'm still going to try to convince him, because what he didn't know at the time was I was actually going to pay for him to come to the show, or to get into the show. And I have not seen him since he got out of the Marine Corps. What year is it? 26 now? 4 years ago. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if that'll change anything, but he does work a lot, and so traveling can get dicey with two, because he has twins and their kids. So we're gonna try to make it happen where he still comes and sees us, because I still have stuff of his, and I would love to see him. So yeah, Elmer, I'll bring the Charizard with me tomorrow for you. Like I said, it is LP. It's just the back has some whitening on it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that we will not be streaming at Don Tito's, but we will be live all weekend, Saturday and Sunday, starting at 8:45. And Sunday is going to be special because we are actually selling sports cards and Pokemon cards. Why? Well, I have some sports cards that I've been collecting for a while, and we need to fill up space. Michael is going to celebrate Valentine's Day with Bernie, so he's taking Sunday off. And so when I come home, my wife and I will be spending Valentine's Day together and not making a fifth kid because I can't afford it. Or if I do have a fifth kid, I'm going to start OnlyFans. Yes. Oh, hi, Bernie. Ew, Valentine's Day. I look forward to seeing you as well, Morgan. But with that being said, y'all, I really appreciate all the wonderful support, you guys. Much loves. Dave, I'll hit you up in the Discords. Be easy. Don't be too sleep. Fifth kid? No, fuck that. Sorry. Language. No, Colby. Bad. No. No. Be easy, y'all. Much loves. Be safe. Yeah, we have 26 of them. No, fifth kid would be insane. If we for some reason manage to do that, I'll let the chat name it. How about that? That'll be fun. Because Lord knows she didn't like my name. Sir Thaddeus Gladius Maximus Pegasus. Elmer, we'll see you tomorrow, bro. Ends restaurant at the picnic. Queso cheese. That would be crazy. All right, y'all. Much loves. Be easy. Don't be too sleazy. Deuces, y'all.